most of the exterior work has been done. The roof was placed, the soffit is in place, the gutters have been put in, the downpipes for the gutters have been put in. Hey everybody, finally back in Kenya, and I wanted to take a minute and actually catch an update of the project that we have been doing here. Since I got here on Wednesday morning, actually Wednesday afternoon, it has been raining. Today's Friday, December 20th. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm finally seeing some sunlight. I figured, let me just come up to the site, walk through the site, catch some updates, some real photos and videos of actually what's happening, of what has happened, and then essentially produce an update. So the foreman is actually still here. They haven't left for Christmas break. Almost everywhere in Kenya is pretty much shut down for Christmas, but the foreman is still on site, and he said there's a couple of areas that needs to be fixed on the floors. Let me turn the video around. So I'm going to start on the exterior, and I'm using a wide angle for the exterior surfaces because kind of sitting very close, and you're walking down the entire project using this 0.5 wide angle. Kind of makes the building slightly narrow. Some of the sections are a little bit elongated when they're really not, but when you look around, you can see that most of the exterior work has been done. The roof was placed, the soffit is in place, the gutters have been put in, the downpipes for the gutters have been put in, and they did a lot of painting. Of course, remember with the initial part of the project, I mentioned that I wanted all the walls plastered. So part of the painting process, when you go through it, what they did is they first they plastered with just cement, and then they came back, then applied this fine material, I forgot what it's called, and then finally applied the finishing coat to the wall. Sema, poa, narekodi tu kidogo. So that is a bathroom window right there. And then of course that's a bedroom window. The sun is shining right now at 5 p.m. and both the windows on this downstairs bedroom and the bedroom upstairs have already been installed. They just have to go around and add some caulking to some areas and kind of seal some of the sections. But if you can tell, or if you can't tell, some of these windows, well, the windows have tint on them. It's a little bit of a brown golden tint to keep the sun away, but we will install curtains that will keep the sun at bay. Walking behind next to the retaining wall, walking down this way, the back of the house, we have all the work has been done. The lights have been installed. We're waiting to install 2 more lights, like right here and then right there. Hey, how's it going? And the downpipe for this side, as you can see, goes all the way from the top, comes all the way down. One thing I was impressed with was the size of these downpipes. When you come close and if you touch them, these are all steel, not plastic downpipes, and they will all be directed into channels that will take the water away from the property. This retaining walls has, of course, channels at the bottom that allow for any water that might be collecting at the top kind of drain out to this side. Of course, this area is going to be filled with it's going to be levelized and then filled properly and it's going to be either grass planted or like a garden created. Let me walk back because this retaining wall is pretty high. Let me walk back to an area where I can jump up and then come through the back side of this project. So here is a good spot. I can enter the site from here, then walk along the retaining wall. Walk all the way down. Another thing also, like when I got on site, was this is the first time I'm seeing this project in person. Clearly, I underestimated the size and the scope of the work that was going to be done on this project. This is going to be my mom's bathroom, and then that's my girl's bathroom upstairs. Of course, that's the bedroom. Of course, this is the bedroom downstairs. But like I was saying, if I walk further along this retaining wall, a lot of the groundwork has not been done. We're going to try to conserve this tree that we have here. And then on the ground, we're going to put the tanks for the reservoir tanks for the water that's going to be used in the house. The county water line is not that far. It's probably down that way. There's a neighbor who has a house over there. I heard that he has water to his site. So we're going to try to submit an application and have that done. And as you walk behind, this is going to be the backyard. You can see bedroom 2, and then of course that's bedroom 4 up there for the girls' room. More downpipes, and as you can tell also the lights have also been installed. Here is the center courtyard. The distance between this wall and this wall on this side, you're looking at about, I would say 6, 12, maybe like 15 to 20 feet. It's pretty wide, and the reason it seems small is because, of course, like I said, I'm using a 0.5 angle lens. These gates or these doors that are locked here, this is going to be the storage system for the solar power that we plan on installing. And then up there is kind of tiled, just to prevent the water from damaging this concrete wall right there. In the middle here you have lights, and then of course that window up there at the top. We're still waiting on another piece of window to be delivered to the site. That's going to go right there. And then at the very top we have those green pipes. Those are going to be the pipes for the hot water coming from the hot water on the roof. I will insert a picture here. It's we're using a solar system to heat up the water that's going to be used both in the showers and in the bedroom vanity sinks. The kitchen is going to have a hot water heater underneath the sinks that's going to produce the hot water that's going to be used for the cooking and cleaning of the utensils and stuff. This is the door, one of the sliding doors that actually leads to the dining room. It's going to have a glass canopy right here at the top. And then of course another downpipe right here to capture all the water from the massive roof that we have. As I walk around, I'm passing the window here. This window is also part of the dining room windows. But then here, this long window, which is about, I would say, maybe about 12 foot long, that's going to be a window that you can look to the outside from inside the kitchen to the top. That's my master bedroom, and of course my bathroom window. It's right up there. Now that I'm on this side, I wanted to come close and actually demonstrate how rigid this material is that was used to make the downpipes. Of course, a bunch of drainage system. All this right here is now going to be the level area, or the house here is where the leveling of the house will start. So everything has to be at this level. So they're gonna try to bring all this ground and fill the entire ground to this level somewhere right here, so that we can have maybe like a level courtyard all the way down that way. Just a quick mention that we have a boundary wall that's going to be plastered, and it's going to have lights all the way down along this, because there is not going to be that many lights shining onto the courtyard. This year will be the laundry room. It's going to have a glass canopy at the top right here, and of course it's outside. However, we will have like a sink, because we still wash clothes by hand, but we will also have connection for like a washer and dryer that's going to be like stackable that can sit outside. This is all going to be covered at the top, so there is no issue with like leakage or anything like that. On this side here, you can see to the balcony that's coming out of the master bedroom, and then of course that's the balcony from the family living room upstairs. Before I go inside, I want to walk to the front to where I started. Along this wall here, this channel that has been created, we're going to create like a beam that's going to hold the track for the new gate that's going to be installed for the property. We're going to use a track gate that slides in and out, and provide a remote so that when my mom and my sister come home, they have a gate. They can just push a button from inside the car and then come in. This is going to be the, I guess you can say, carport. It is these two columns right here on the left side right here with my left hand, and then this entire distance between that wall and the carport is approximately 20 something feet, and the depth from here at the edge of this to the inside is also about 20 feet. So I know you can't really appreciate the size of it, but it's a pretty decent carport. I can actually fit two vehicles. If you had two, let's say, mid-sized SUVs, probably fit those two vehicles. My mom, she has a Subaru Forester, which I think will be, you can park two Subaru Foresters underneath the carport and they will fit just fine. Then of course, that's the upstairs family room, and I'm gonna get on the inside here in a little bit. Some of the light switches, those are some of the light points here on the carport. It's gonna be a doorbell. Here is the front door. It's pretty sizable. I think the total size of this door from side to side, and as you go all the way up, the total width of that door is approximately maybe a 4.5 or 5 foot, maybe 4.5 foot wide. So it's pretty sizable. This window here is going to be the window you're going to be looking at from the inside for the whenever you're doing dishes or anything like that. More outlets. We put this here potentially to host or to house a charging station for if we ever get to the point of having an electric vehicle. Believe it or not, the future is electric. Might not be here in, Kenya just yet, but the future is electric vehicles. All right. But of course, we are so close to the road, so that's why you can hear some of these vehicles driving around. All right, going in the house. Excuse the mess on the floor, but we're trying to protect the tiles that have been installed on the floor. So I'm going to turn this camera and try to face it up. I'm standing in the back entry door from